Yo, 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 what is up, everybody, and welcome. It is your boy, Nick, the Odd Oddish. And guys, welcome back. Today is a special day, as I promised. We will be going over, we went over my slab collection, and thank you guys for the views on the video. Man, it got so many, I'm so happy, even with it being an hour long, so thank you guys. And, like I said, we have two other portions that we were talking about. We still have the binder collection and the sealed collection to go over. So I've been getting a bunch of stuff together for you guys to take a look at. Let me show you guys over here. So here we have my shelf that I use with don't fall, I got a bunch of kids toys up here, but this shelf right here I keep like all my binders in. This top shelf I have over by the place where we're going to look at them. And then as you can see, I have other binders here, like these ones. There's some vintage stuff, sets in there, sun and moon, stuff like that, random binders I bought. And then down here I wanted to show you guys, we have 151, my like celebrations. Man, I can't see what to say, but there's like Darkness Ablaze. I'm collecting a triple master set of Shine and Legends, triple master set of Evolutions, Champion's Path, Brilliant Star, Sword and Shield promo. So these are like mainly all different sets and stuff. I'm not going to go through every single one with you guys because that'll just take forever. And if you thought the other video was long, that'd be really long. But they're all just sets, and I'm going to show you guys some of my binders. That's just like my favorite stuff that I have. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. I just made some binders that have some of my favorite cards yeah, I just made binders with my favorite cards. And I have a couple of them, so I'm so excited to show you guys. Let me flip you around here real quick. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this view will be good. So I have like 5 binders right here, and these are vintage or some sets. This is my daughter's, and then oh my gosh, I have one by my butt. I'm like, wait, I'm missing a binder. And then some of my like favorite set cards. So there's all the slabs from the last video. Still kind of hanging out. Figured it's a cool background, so why not? And I'll show you guys a couple singles real quick. So shout out to McDonald's. I opened 8 packs, and here's all my hits. I just need 4 more cards. But man, the McDonald's cards this year, guys, are so cool. I had so much fun opening them with the kids. Got the Umbreon, the Roaring Moon, Eevee, the Rayquaza, Drampa the Grandpa. And I can see why they didn't make the Charizard or the Umbreon Hollow, because I'm sure then these cards would be even more like hard to get than they are already, you know? So, but the set's really cool. I just need 4 more cards, hoping to get some more McDonald's today. And then my 3 packs that I opened of Prismatic Evolutions, my Master Ball, and my regular Pokeball. And then this stack here, I got for like 30 bucks the other day, 30, 35. Just a bunch of dollar cards. I got it pretty much from like a dollar bin and a $5 bin. And then the red, these ones are more $5, the Pikachu. But this Pikachu Shadowless paid for the whole stack all by itself. And then there's more Shadowless cards and stuff like that. So that was like 30, 35 bucks. And since this is a singles video, we're going to go over it real quick. Random Evolutions Charizard. And then guys, just yesterday I got these. So I did a trade. I traded a bunch of like $25 slabs. Like basically junk slabs. And this trade right here, it's about $300 in value. Got this Gengar right here for 100 bucks. I think it could probably get around like an 8 or so. And in an 8, this card goes for like 600 bucks. In a 9, guys, it's $1,200. Can you believe that? But I'm so ecstatic to have this card. I love this card. The colors on it just pop in person. Oh my gosh. This Iron Leaves card is so beautiful. It doesn't do justice in that sleeve, but man, look at the colors on that guy. And I pulled the Walking Wake one, so I wanted to just get all the, you know, future legendaries like that. Eternatus, Execute. Got this because it's the Transformer card. Got my Iono 15. This is from Deoxys. Got that for 25, but it's super clean. This Pinsir, I like my boy Pinsir, and it's a reverse, so I like that one. The Lapras from one of the new UPCs, but I love Lapras and the gold card. And then I got this Shining Steelix. It was 90 bucks, so I traded like a bunch of junk slabs for, you know, some of these are just little cards that I liked for whatever reason, but here's mainly like the bulk of the trade. So I was able to get a Shine-In, some vintage, some mid-vintage, and yeah. So there we go. There's all that. $300. What do you guys think? Set that back over here. Get this out of the way so we can cipher through some stuff. All right. So I'll get all this out of the way, which it is. And first up, I'll go through my daughter's binder real quick. Shout out Madeline. This is the Metazu Kuromi set. We're trying to complete the whole master set. Here's a lot of the hits on this page here. And yeah, super cute set. She loves Hello Kitty, and her favorite character is actually Kuromi. So we have like 7 or 8 sealed booster boxes of this set, and opened quite several booster boxes, and plan to open some more to try to complete that set. So there's that binder. This is nothing. Just in the stack. Let's see, what's this one? And I've been like rearranging my binders. So like this one, a lot of it's empty because I pulled cards out to put in my other binders, my favorite ones that I'll show you. These are just some cool cards. And this one is, okay, so this is like my main binder where I have my my WotC era set list. So like here's base set, right? Complete. It's missed, the Charizard's not in there, but I have it. Jungle I have complete. Fossil I have complete. Some of them are out for grading and or in slabs or in my other binder, Team Rocket. We got Gym Challenge, or Gym Heroes, and then Gym Challenge. And a lot of the cards I have in slabs. I have to go through my other binder. I'll show you guys next, and actually put some of them in this binder, because I put them all in one other binder just to see them all together, because it's so cool to look at. I'll show you guys. And then here's just a lot of my first edition, base set bulk. Here's a lot of Shadowless and or first edition. Let's kind of throw it back here. The Electrode. More Shadowless, and then first edition, but from sets where first edition was a little easier to get. And here's a Shadowless Diglett from my childhood collection. Very cool. And okay, that's that binder. Next, I'm going to try to go through them quick, guys. If you notice I'm taking too long on something, try to stop me and say, bro, you're taking too long. Alright, so now this binder, I put this together after I bought one of my 4x3 binders. This used to be my main binder, but now it's actually filled with like all vintage hollows. I love this binder. I love just picking this one up and flipping through it. This is actually childhood card, both Shadowless too, which is really cool. We have Alakazam Shadowless, Poliwrath Shadowless, Machamp Shadowless, and then these 3 are all no symbol. So I do want to collect the Shadow Hollow set and also Jungle No Symbol Hollow set. Here's a complete base set. So I showed you one before. This is my second complete base set. Third complete base set. Again, some of the big hitters are either in slabs or somewhere else, like Blastoise, Alakazam, but you'll see I have a lot of duplicates of all these cards. Any vintage cards I get, I don't really sell them or anything, because I always feel like they're way undervalued, especially when you look at some prices of modern stuff. You're like, but these are the cards, but they were printed into oblivion. But I just think vintage for the last few years now has been on such a downturn, but it looks like it's starting to come back up. So I just took cards, and like this one, I kept grass together, or else I like put the same Pokemon together. Like this is all Gyarados, right? All base sets. This one's a pre-release, non-hollow Dark Gyarados, hollow Dark Gyarados, all different variations, Beedrill, Trainers, Snorlax. Man, look at this page, how sick this is. And I have a couple of Gengars that I think will get like PSA 8, 9 or so that I have ready to send in. Or else, man, I can almost make a whole page of those. Love that. Here's a bunch of my Japanese cards I gotten a lot for, man, like 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years ago for super cheap, but I just held on to everything, man, until I get it in a binder like this, but I'm so happy I did. So this page here, I think I'm trying to do all 6 Dark Weezing, all 6 Dark Arbok, all 6 Muck. Basically the theme deck cards for Fossil, and then of course Team Rocket. But we're on our way. Bunch of Zapdos page. I keep moving it thinking I have to put it back for the camera. Chansey, Kangaskhan, Clefairy. Yeah, you see, I try to like stripe them when I can. I just love the look of the same card across the whole page. And you'll see I like some other cards that I did that with too. This is some cool like Inquest promo thing that I don't know, got in some random lot. Figured I'd just point that out. Pre-release, Wizard Stamps, First Ed, Lapras, first edition right in the middle. Cool Flareon and Legendaries. The cool all fire and electric. Here's the fighting page. Oh my gosh, look at this whole page of Machamps right there. And, I mean, I could make the whole page with this. I actually have another Shadowless Machamp I have to squeeze in this binder. Oh no, I must have already got it in there. There it is. See, but like, if I ever find a Shadowless Hollow for 10 bucks, I'm picking that up and throwing it in the binder. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, this page is sweet. I love the Raichu and Pikachu page. Sick, nasty, bajasty. My boy Electrode, Mewtwo, Unknown. And we got some grass winners here. Venomoth, got one French example. Man, this first edition Ditto, I have such fond memories of it because I remember when I was younger, Fossil was released. My parents took me to Toys R Us in Milwaukee on 27th, and they sat in line with me. We sat for hours until the store opened, and there was a line around the building. And man, I remember they had like a big, like 4 foot by 4 foot bin, like the size of a pallet, just filled with a bunch of sleeve blisters or blister packs of first edition Fossil, and they all sold out before everybody even went in the first edition. And then whatever you didn't get first edition, everybody bought unlimited. Everybody got some back in those days, though, even with that many people lined up outside. Maybe not everybody got first edition, but they were able to at least get something. Then here's just some other cool cards. Legendary collection here. Another Gengar. These are from limited run cards. And then Ancient Mew. Gotta love Ancient Mew. This is from the Fruit Roll-Up Meowth back in the day. Fruit Snack Meowth. And then a bunch of promos. I think in this part of the binder, I was going to start putting my WotC Black Star promos and get them all together in one place because they've just been kind of sitting around. And like, I have a lot of cards all over, guys, that we probably won't even see in the video because they're just on shelves and this and that, or waiting to be sorted, or I can't show every single I have, or else this video would just take for all of life. But we're going to just try to make it as short as possible and just, I guess, go through a lot of my favorites, you know. So, all right, so this one is my Shining Legends binder. And look at this. I actually pulled this in a Shining Legends pack, a blank code card. So I figured I'd put that as the photo card. I like this binder, how it has the one open spot, but the only thing is though, is it leaves room that something could come and jam it and damage your card, but mine just sit in a shelf anyways. And I think it's a neat idea, especially with the blank code card. How cool is that? This Pikachu just opened a lot of those boxes, so why not? See, like I was saying, if I have a lot of a card, I like making just a binder page of them. I just like the look of it. It looks cool. And like this, you know. Oh, wait, let me turn on this other light. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. This looks way better. Oh, man. Well, that's all right. Better late than never. All right, as you see, these are all the tin promos, right? So I striped all them. These are just some other promos, and now the set's starting here. I'll flip through these, nothing too crazy. But I almost have this set complete. I have a few holes in there. They're just commons that I just need to buy off TCG Player or something. Most of this I pulled, though. I did pull the majority of this, and now it's at the point where I just got to buy the rest of the singles and finish it up. So now here's where the babies shinies are starting. And yeah, I mean, I have a good majority of them, as you can see. But I really should try to finish this up now while the set's still cheap instead of waiting for it to start going up. I mean, Paldean Fates has gone up before this set. But yeah, and now we're getting into the bigger hits. I do have the Charizard. I think it's in one of my other binders we'll check out. I have most of my Charizards together in one binder because that's my main thing I collect is Charizards, trying to get one of every English variant. Love the black and gold cards, the Eternatus. Cool. Luckily for me, they're nice and cheap. Ditto V, pulled a lot of those. Thought it was cool. Blue Ditto. And then, yeah, just a bunch. These are all duplicates that I haven't shown you. The set ended. Must have ended. Oh, wait, no. I think it ends around here on this page. So this page are just all extras and doubles from this point on. Bunch of my baby shinies, and I could have even more I could put in here too, but as you see, the binder's full. That's my Shining Legends. That was a fun time in Pokemon history. Alright, so now we're to the two main binders, and we're what, 12, 13 minutes in? So it's not too bad. We have these two. These are the two main shows I wanted to show you guys. Excuse me. Alright, so I've been buying these 4x3 binders now. I love them. But now on places like, man, Temu even has them, and they're only like 20, 25 bucks. But now they have 4-row by 4-row. And I guess if I did have that, it'd be hard to even keep it on screen. But, man, I really wish I had those binders instead. Because that's the problem. I fill up my binders, and then I can't fit any more cards in. And like all the loose cards I just showed you guys, you know, like I want to put those in my binder. But I can't because I just don't have any room. Or else I have to take a bunch of other cards out that I like. So I just keep buying more binders. But anywho, alright, I don't know if you guys ever seen these. I bought like all of these off eBay one time. There was a bunch ending on auction, and I got like, what, around 12 of them or so for like 50 bucks. But these are the Fun School Pokemon cards. And I just always saw them on videos, and I just wanted to hold. I decided to go look on eBay because I wanted to hold some in my hand, and yeah, I kept just snagging them for a couple bucks a piece. So whatever, I didn't even matter what Pokemon. If I got it for the $2 auction or whatever, I just sniped it up. I didn't get some. I did get some. Charmander, I paid up for a little bit because I did want him. I think that's the main one on this page I would have paid up for. But I do have a Pikachu as well. All right, so this is another. I love these promos. I love this card in particular. These ones are cool too, but I love this card. So that's why I wanted to do a whole stripe. Maybe I should do a stripe going that way of each one, you know? I think that'd be pretty cool. But I love this card because it has your boy Oddish, and that's why I love it. Odd Oddish. This card too. This was from the Evolving Skies blisters. Like, that was from these guys right here, right? Yep. That was from them. And as you can see, I really love that card as well. So I wanted to fill up a whole binder page. I just need 1, 2 more and it'll be complete. They're just so cute. And then this is the Eevee from Evolving Skies because that card was cool too. So I figured, hey, why not? I mean, that's a lot of, that's 24, wait, no, 12, 20, that's 48 binder spaces, but whatever. Anywho, all right, now we're getting to a bunch of like, what is this? Like, you know, right after the WotC era, that era, EX era, stuff like that. A lot of cards from this era are just very beautiful, like this Tauros. I've bought one, and then I was like, wait, I already bought one before, but I love the color scheme on that. Got the Dialgos for alligators. All these two, like, man, look at this Bellsprout. Is that not the hardest Bellsprout you ever seen? Like, dude, hollow Bellsprout. It's so sick. I love that Ivysaur is really cool. Yeah, like Sandstorm, you know, sets like that era, around the 2005 to 2000, yeah, around the 2005 era, I'll just say. And then here's some more e-reader cards, stuff like that. Latios, some will have the Cosmos, some has Cracked Ice from theme decks. Holland Phantoms, Reverse Raichu, gotta love it. Tyranitar, and a lot of these cards, guys, I just bought in lots over the years and just kept saving them until I get a bunch to put them in a binder. These pages I'm proud of. This is the advent calendar boxes that I opened up with my kids since they came out. This one is the one just this year, so 2024. So this one's 2023, but I got to get the other ones in binders. So, but they all have these cool snowflake identifiers there, so I think they're really cool. And as time goes on, it's not like they'll reprint that year, you know. So don't steal my code cards, guys. Dang, that's all right. You know what? Maybe I'll have to put them on my TCG before I upload the video. My bad, guys. All right. Anyways, here's a Radiant page and Amazing Rare page. It's kind of dedicated to my friend Matt with Married and Gaming because he has a binder just full of Radiants that he's been scooping up. I love it. It looks so cool, man. And these cards, they're just so beautifully well done. I love how they were. I know they're kind of cheap right now, but they'll have their day. They'll have their day. Mark my words. Here's Prism Star, just another era in Pokemon that was cool. This was from the Sun and Moon era. So yeah, I just kind of tried to like trap different eras or different like card mechanics or different little like oddities, you know, like the cool, neat things that Pokemon did. That's kind of what I was going for. It's like a quick like little history lesson, you know. And then of course break cards. We all know break. I do want to actually make a whole page, you know, 24 break cards. I think that would look really cool. But again, I ran out of space. And then here's just a bunch of like textured cards and or cards that I like this Solgaleo Lunala. It's not textured, but it's a beautiful card. That one, or doubles. They could be doubles of ones I have in my other binder. And like if I were to trade or sell cards to a card shop or something, like how I did for that deal with the Gengar and stuff like that, I'd probably pull out this binder first. So there we go. I need to get all my Jesse and James together from Hidden Fates, man. Those things are like 80 bucks right now. I have several of them bad boys. Got some Hidden Fates there. Love the Ho-Oh. Flying Pikachus. Got the Reds. I like these cards, how they look. They look so good. The Ace Spec cards, they're just so pretty. And then, yeah, just more texture. I just thought it'd be cool having a bunch of textured. Doesn't really matter what the rarity or the price. I just threw it in here to look cool and something neat to look at. Like, if I show it to kids, you know, they'd look at this like, oh, man, that's so fire. Because it is cool. It is fire. But I guess in my head, I'm comparing it to the binder that we're about to see next, so that's why. All right, and then this is a lot of my Crown Zenith hits there. I kind of want to get some of these in my other binder, like at least this top row there. I love those. And then this is one of my favorite cards from that set. And then this, I don't know if you guys knew, but this Pikachu and Eevee right there, you see how the cards kind of connect together? You see the rainbow that goes across both cards? And what? One's a promo, and then one was from the, I think this is from the Pikachu box, and then that's from the actual packs themselves. Oh, sweet. This is all my vending machine cards. Got these in a big lot for 75 bucks with like, man, 50 cards. And this was one of them that was in there. And as you can see, I got the 10. Now it's like $900 card, something like that. So that was really cool. Like, that came with this, all for 75 bucks. And that Bulbasaur yellow binder I showed you earlier. But I got the birds, got the Mewtwo. And yeah, I want to all these cards are in beautiful condition, like as they peel them off the thing. So I do want to send some of them, more of them in eventually. And I got this one flipped around to show the cool, you know, unique back that some of the vending machine cards have. I love that back. And then this right here is a lot of your band cards. So Sabrina's Gaze in Japan. Looked like she was, you know, holding up her middle finger here because it has the, you know, Nazi swastika. And then, let's see, I thought I had the card that it transferred to English. Okay, well, this is Japanese Moo Moo Milk, and this one was banned too because it's drinking milk naturally, kind of. And then this is what the English variant looked like. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the English one of this was like this, but it had like more design around the swastika. This is a cool, this is from my childhood collection, this Chansey. Never released in English. This is the real original Imikani's Duo, like the one that's in Evolution. That's the original. Some cool like Pokemon League cards. Same with this cool Snorlax. I like the hollow pattern there. It's that like, it's almost like legendary collection kind of. Love that card there. That's cool. Cinderace, my boy. I like Galarian Slowking. Love those guys. And then these down here are actually amiibo cards, but they're the Hello Kitty variation. So it was a Hello Kitty Animal Crossing collab. Very cool. And yeah, here's more baby shinies. Just some other cool texture cards. And then some cool Oddishes. And yeah, just random stuff like that. So there's that binder. Where are we at? 22 minutes? Okay. 22 minutes and we're on the last binder. Hopefully this one won't take as long. So this is like my main favorite binder that has all my favorite hits. Like if I'm gonna pull one binder out to show somebody, like, hey, you want to see my collection, this is the one I would pull out right here. This has like my favorite hits that are not graded and stuff like that. So as you can see, this whole page we have a lot of primes and or level X Pokemon, but I love the look. I'd like to get it all filled with primes, and I love all the primes in level X's. Whenever I find them at the card stores I go to, I try to just pick them up and keep adding them to this. I had 2 Umbreons before and sold one of them when they were not nearly what they are now. Alright, so here's a cool, like, you know, shout out to Evolution page. Umbreon Gold Star. Cool Umbreons there. Umbreon Darkrai. I got the Glaceon Alt, SBMV Alt. These are some cooler, older cards. This one's in super clean condition. Oh my gosh, I love that card. It looks like you'll see before I put it in the binder, if it's in like really good condition and I want to consider grading it, I'll write that on there. That way I don't have to pull every card out of my binder to look at it and redo that same thing 100 times when I'm sending in a submission. So if you see that, or a G, or any writing usually, it means that it's gradable. Ho-Oh collection. Then we got Rapidash and Ponyta, my daughter's favorite Pokemon. Ponyta more like. This one I just picked up not too long ago. This is that really... you have to know somebody that likes Ponyta to even learn about this card. But yeah, this one, it's a shiny Ponyta. It's originally a secret rare. It says what, SH11 or 5H11. But it's a shiny Ponyta, as you can see. And as you can see, this one's not the greatest condition. And it was still 40 bucks. They had this one or a cleaner copy for like 90. But I just wanted a copy of the card for the binder for my daughter. So I traded for it. And now I got this, probably the most rarest, most expensive Ponyta ever. Love this, the Galarian Ponyta. I myself love Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Rapidash. But Also traded for that. Shout out my boy Vlad for my daughter Maddie. All right, let's see what do we got on this page. More level X's because I ran out of space on the first page. Aerodactyl EX, that's in very good condition. Look at that. I got the Dialga from Phantom Forces, the silver one. That card just, man, I forgot. I think I bought it for like 40, 50 bucks or something. And it's just been forever going up. And then, oh man, this is one of my favorite cards just because it's the Zekrom from Black and White. And from my understanding, this is like one of the first, you know, full art Pokemon cards. I'm pretty sure it's the first. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, or verify that I'm right in the comments if you know. But I'm pretty sure this is the first like ever full art from Pokemon from back in what year? Back in, oh my gosh, 2011. Jeez. 14 years ago. Man, all right. But yeah, I really do think it is. And that this is the one that they had in Celebrations, right? The classic collection. Here's all the team up pre-releases. I didn't even intentionally try to collect all these. I just happened to get them all. This I bought on eBay a long time ago for like 20 bucks, but look how big of an error this is. You can see, look how much of the next card over on it. You can see that it was totally miscut. So I got that. Oh man, I'm sorry, Nick's Strength and Pokemon. Look at that pre-release. I guess this is one of my singles too. Pre-release, 99 out of 100, limited holo. All right. And then here's some cool dogs, just older kind of era. Oh, and we're to the Pikachu pages. So here's a Pikachu page. I like that Pikachu VMAX, so I was trying to do a whole stripe. These are the I Choose You Pikachus. I have the one with Ash's hat over here. Let's see, I think it's just literally right here. Voila. Yep, here it is. This one is just still in the plastic, but I think I'm just going to crack it out so I can throw it in the binder and complete the whole thing. This is Pikachu with all the different hats from all the different generations. It's so cool. And let's see. We got E3 stamp Pikachu, Shadowless Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, Shadowless Red Cheeks Pikachu, and then I have a first edition base Pikachu. I just don't remember if it's Yellow Cheeks or Red Cheeks, actually. Maybe Red Cheeks. Yeah, I think they have to be Red Cheeks, right? If it's first edition. But I have one, but it's graded. It's a PSA 7. Got it for like 100 bucks. This Van Gogh Pikachu, I got it for 20 bucks when the whole thing was going down. But if you see, it has a giant crease right there. It is still in the package, but hey, 20 bucks for a Van Gogh in the binder. You can't really see it unless you point it out. So I'm just happy to have a copy. This one, like I got, my daughter pulled that. Got that from my daughter's friend. Oh, here's the Fun School one I was telling you guys about. This is the one. I think I paid up like $15 for this one just because it was Pikachu. So it's like the best Fun School one I got, but I got it in the Pikachu section. I love the Pikachu Libre. It's such a fun card. Such a fun card. And then this one right here, the Pokemon League. It's like the promo, but it's holographic. So I always liked that one because the original one, if you're from my era, is non-holo from the Pokemon movie. And then we got the Venusaur Blastoise shout-out page. Venusaur. Got the alternate art ones. Some cool ones down there. And then Blastoise. Here's from that Blastoise box. Got Crystal Guardians, Delta Species Blastoise. Also got I have a Delta Species Venusaur too, actually. I guess it's not Delta Species, but it's from Crystal Guardians. And then Tortank, that's like German, I think. Base set. Evo. And then, ooh, what did I take out of here? Oh, that was the Karen's Umbreon was there. But I have a couple of them. I have one in my main master set binder. But here's the Walk and Wake that I pulled. Oh my gosh. I got an idea. I got an idea, guys. Wait, nope, not that one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Check it out. All right, Iron Leaves right next to the Walk and Wake. There we go. Let me push this in a little bit. I should change the sleeve because the sleeve really takes away from the art. But I'll just pop it in there for now. And voila, there we go. I picked that one up not too long ago. Love that card. Love this card. I bought one of these, then I pulled one. Gengar VMAX. SQ $2 card, but I like it. The Dedenne, I love that card. It's a cute derpy card. Gotta love that. Man, I have several of these. Greninja Zoroark. Yeah, just a bunch of like alternate arts and stuff like that. Noivern V, got the Batman. This is one of my favorite pages, I would say, that are in this book. Can't go wrong with the Gengar. I actually picked this up for $100 years ago. More, you know, when the set came out more. And then here's just a lot of my non-textured, like, you know, character card illustration type cards like this that I like. Just, yeah, a lot of my favorites. My daughter pulled this Slowpoke. We actually pulled 2 of them. And that's one of my favorites. See, this pincer, I love the art. I love, like, the art where, like, it's like the simple art like a kid drew it. I don't know. I just love that style of art. Like the, you know, like this. Just derpy, cute, cutesy-wootsy kind of stuff. These are all, like, XY promos, I think, from the, maybe those, was it Generations boxes, maybe? And then here's some, like, of my full art trainers that I like. Here's, like, the evil Team Rocket Giovanni page. Of course, not, okay, that's right. Actually, I turned it to, like, the original, you know, Kanto era card here. Except not that one so much. But, you know what I mean. Most of it's, like, Kanto era guys. I mean, here's this Jesse and James. This is the one that keeps going up. Always been one of my favorite cards. Always thought it was so undervalued. I gotta have at least 5 of them. And that's after getting rid of several of them, too. And then, yeah, a bunch of other cards. Like, I picked up the Penny. I love this, how the Penny looks with the Pokeball and the Eevee backpack. Some I pulled. Yeah. And then here's the Mewtwo page. There we go. Gotta love the Armored Mewtwo. That's a cool Mewtwo there. And then the Rockets Mewtwo's down here. Some of my favorites I got. Got those in a lot. Those ones aren't in the old vintage binder, but this came in. I love this Mew right here, too. I love the art. And then, oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite Mews. So my favorite cards to collect, guys, are number 1 Charizard, and then Mew and Mewtwo are my, like, 2 and 3 favorite Pokemon to collect for. So this Mew right here is the Evolutions Lily Pad style, but it's the 3rd place card, Pokemon League, so it's a variant. Ooh, look at that. Look at those legendary collections popping. My Gengar is bent in half, but it's still, you know, it's a pretty, the card's been becoming a pretty big card, the Legendary Collection Gengar. And then I always loved the Dark Slowbro, too. I don't know, something about the green background and the purple just really always, like, spoke to me. This card I just loved, so I have a whole strip, as you can see. And a lot of people don't know, but it has the Umbreon in there, so it's like a low-key Umbreon secret card. Love the Alakazam EX as well. I love all the Alakazams. Oh, this one I bought from my local card store, even though I have a bunch of them. But look at this one. Look at the off-centeredness on that one. And it was only like, what, $11 I paid. So I was like, man, I got to have that for the Alakazam page there. That's a cool card. Not because of its value or anything, but just its neatness factor. And then, let's see, more like old school. Oh, I love that Butterfree from 2004. This Executor I just picked up. I had this Legend Maker forever, but this one I just picked up for $34. Man, guys, I think it's the potential of like a PSA 10, but probably for sure 8, 9, you know. Closer to 9. I feel like a 9 is a home run for that one, but it could possibly get the 10. This I got from some collection, like some, must have been a parent selling their kid's binder or something, and I had some funny cards like that, so I threw it in here because it's all written. He like tried to make his own attacks and stuff. I thought it's pretty cool. Or she, whoever it was, I don't know. Kangaskhan, love that. That Lugia. Man, these cards from this era just pop so nicely. Alright, and then we got some more like textured cards. Sandaconda I have just because like when I opened so much Sword and Shield base, like all I was pulling was Sandaconda, so it's like a little meme to myself now. So I was like, well, dang, they got an alt art, I better get it. And now for some reason I have 2. This Groudon EX, I love that. The Latios. Let's see, a little Executor. I don't know, he's just grown on me over time. And actually, in my local card store, I'm trying to go get the Alolan Executor from Surging Sparks, the illustration rare with the rainbow border. I think it looks so sick. Yeah, we can pass that. Oh, we got the Yu-Gi-Oh page. The original goal was to have all blue eyes, all red eyes, and then all dark magicians, but we at least have this whole page striped. I do have a first edition blue eyes. I have a first edition red eyes. And I don't have this Dark Magician in first edition, but I do have this one, the SYE001. So I still have to get that Dark Magician in first edition. And then, but we have some of the other like just cool Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I remember from a kid. Thousand Dragon, Ciaru from the game. Gotta have Relinquish, shout out Pegasus, you know. And then we have a rainbow page. I think I just sold a Yveltal from the Sun and Moon era out of there to pick up some of the cards I just showed you before. Ooh, another legendary collection. Another hollow Bellsprout, too. Shout out to Bellsprout. I really like them. I really like the hollow ones like that. And yeah, the Beedrill looks cool. I like Beedrill, too, just because I always have Beedrill as a starter. Always, always, always. And Butterfree, too, but I feel like Butterfree gets a lot of love. Beedrill, not as much. Alright, so, here we go. Here's a whole page of gold. Do what you're told with the gold. Never to be sold. Okay, let's just move on. We'll just proceed. Okay, now we're getting to the Charizard section of my binder. This is all my ungraded Charizards that I have in my binder. Not to mention, I have like roughly 60 graded Charizards too. So for my whole one of every English Charizard, they're either between being graded and or in here, and some may even be in set binders too. But most of them generally are going to be right here. So here we got Japanese base, English base, evolutions, 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 evolutions. These three reverse, obviously. Then we have the classic collection Charizard. Got that from my boy Rock with Rocky's cards. And then, of course, we got all base set artwork, right? We have the 25th anniversary celebrations. We have the legendary collection reverse holo. Then we have the Stormfront, which is, as you can see, it's a reimagination of the original base set Charizard. So we have that in there too. I also have a Japanese first edition Stormfront Charizard, but this is my only English one I have. I really need to upgrade my copy. This one I just got not too long ago, because this is also a reimagination of the English base set, or just base set Charmander. And then they have the Charmeleon as well, so I just need the Charmeleon now. And yeah, these are secret rares from their set. This card is just one of my favorite Charizards. I have several of them graded too. Anytime I find them, they're usually like, you know, around $15 or so. And it's one of my favorite Charizards there is. I just love the snow, the gems there, the character in the picture, everything. These were that's illustration contest one. And these are all super clean. They'd probably all get a 10, but I don't know. I got them like 4 for $50 when the card came out. And then here's these Charizards. We have the, what is it called? When it goes side to side holo pattern. We have the 2 Cosmos. This is a cracked ice Charizard from Team up here from the theme deck. Then here's a bunch of cool like hitters. We have the Charizard from Evolutions. We have the 151. We have the Charizard in Reshiram regular and gold. I actually don't have the rainbow version of this. I've always needed it. I pulled 2 Charizard and Braixen rainbow rares from Cosmic Eclipse from packs myself, but never got the one from Unbroken Bonds. So I need to still work on getting that. And I should get it now while rainbow rares are still, you know, fairly cheap. But I have this card in a PSA 10 as well. Got that for $40. I pulled this, got it in a PSA 10 with my buddy Matt from Meriden Gaming upon the Brilliant Stars release. And my goal is to have every Charizard from Brilliant Stars in a PSA 10, which I did have this in a 10. But I had to trade it so that I could make a move to get my Evolutions pre-release staff promo Charizard. So I could have the whole set. Here's my Evolutions regular, and then I have I have the Evolutions pre-release PSA 10, regular Evolutions holo PSA 10, and then I had to get the staff, but unfortunately it's not a PSA 10. I'm sure you guys can see why, because just getting it in an 8 was $1,300, so I traded that Charizard to go towards my staff promo, which sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But then I rebought one back at $130, so not too bad. And then over here, got those. Man, this card right here, guys, I bought this for like $120 on Mercari. And it is so clean, guys. It's so darn clean. Look at that. Look how clean the card, the holo is. Look how clean the back is. Except, I'm sure you can see it by now, it has the crease right there. But dude, if it wasn't for that crease, it's dang near, you know, PSA 9, PSA 10. Like, oh my gosh, it's so clean. But in the binder, it looks so good. You can't really see that once it's in the binder and stuff. But just to look at, it's beautiful, you know. No edge wear or nothing. It's very happy with that buy still. It looks great in the binder. You can't even tell. Put it in carefully. Okay. And then this card, I have 2 of these in a PSA 10. Traded one away. Bought them online, and yeah, sent 2 of them in. They both got 10s. Dark Charizard, I have a regular holo in a 9. I have a first edition holo Dark Charizard in a 7 that I bought. Also super clean. Like, man, it'd be like a PSA 10, but it has the tiniest binder bent from a 3-ring binder in there. All right, then we got these guys here, just showing you all the different art variations. We have the Darkness Ablaze. We have the Champion's Path. And then, of course, the Shiny Charizard from Shine and Legends. And then we're getting this. I always like this card. This Cracked Ice Charizard from the theme deck. I have a bunch of them in the theme deck still, too. I should have some, like, right next to me here, but whatever. But yeah, I have a bunch of these. I always like the Cracked Ice one. And graded, too. I just have, like, you guys probably seen, I have, like, 5 different variations of this card. And now what's cool is they just released another variation of it in the McDonald's set. So we'll have to add this in here somewhere, too. Which, man, the colors look way different. Really cool. All right, and then we got some tops down here. This is Topps Chrome. I used to have a Topps Chrome Spectra Charmander, but I sold it for like $800 because it got the PSA 10. It was like a Pop 4 or something like that. But yeah, so it looked just like that, but it was a Spectra. It was cool. But the only reason I sold that was I sold that and I bought a Harley with it. So I guess that was a good trade to sell my Spectra Charmander. I got in a trade and graded myself for a Harley. So I hope that Charmander has a good home. These two are not real cards right here. I just have them in here as placeholders. Let's see, I'll move it over. These two are just placeholders for the real one. This one is real, though. This is the one that's 68 out of 106, not the 108 out of 106. Then, of course, we got the Best Buy Pokemon Snap card right there. If you know what it is, you know what it is. Got the Crystal Guardians Charmander. Got it for $3. And then another thing, you know, when I have cards I like, I just stripe them out. Some of these are missing because, like, this shop was giving me $25 trade credit for these. So I took 2 of them out so I could, you know, get like this and get this. Man, these ones too. While I was taking these out, I was selling these for $20 a piece to the shops. I can't believe some of these cards, what they're going up to. The Reshiram and Charizard, also like a $20 card. Like, after taking the 70% off. So that's why I sold a couple of those. I sold one of these, as you can see. Yeah, all the holes are just duplicates of cards you already see in here. And I just traded some off to, really, like, I just did this two nights ago. So to get that Gengar EX, baby. Daughter pulled that. Or else these are all the hidden fates. I got to complete the page. And then just some random doodads right there. So there we go. We're at 42 minutes. Not horrible. Could be better, but not the worst. Let me see if I can get this camera off without shutting it off. There we go. All right, so guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys checking out my binder collection. Like, seriously, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at it because I really, really, really love showing it off. It really makes my day, finding people that are happy and interested to see it. So thank you guys for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite card is. Let me know how you guys set up your binders. Would you set them up like this? Do you only set them up in sets? Do you have a binder of just favorite cards that you have? Like, it took me, I only did these binders within like the last year. Forever they were just sitting in like, you know, hang on. You know, forever they were just sitting on like here, right? Like places like this. Like this is a bunch of cards, sports, random stuff like that. You know, I'd have them over in places like that. See, here's stacks of cards too. A lot of reverses. These ones are more hits than reverses. Or else like, yeah, see, you got cards and stuff like that. Also, I have, let's see. This is like where I used to do most of my videos. I just have cards there that need to be sorted. Like, this is all, oh crap, I almost fell. This is like right here, all Sword and Shield promos I got to put in the binder. Other hits, other stuff like that. Also, I'd sort stuff like this. Actually, a lot of this is Yu-Gi-Oh! That's all hits and stuff right there. And then when I open packs, I have each of these for each set. And then when I open packs, they go in there. And then eventually, when I have time, I sort them into their, you know, appropriate binder. You can see some more there. So yeah, I have stuff like that. Look at that. Got some gold cards just sitting right there on top. And I haven't gone in this, go through this stuff for a while, actually. Maybe I should one of these days. But yeah, there you go. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and checking out my binders, man. I so appreciate it. Now, we did the slabs. We did my raw cards and binder collections. Next up is going to be the sealed, baby. The sealed collection you see behind me. There's a little sneak peek of it, you know, 7 years or so of collecting, and 7-8 years, and this is what we got thus far. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Man, thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by. Thank you so much for the views from the last video. And guys, just no matter where you're at on your Pokemon journey, just keep up with it. You know, I started by just buying packs from the dollar store next door, and just kept trading up and gaining value and holding it, and then they'd gain value, and then I'd take that value that I maximized and trade it into something new, and then that would go up, and before you know it, it just keeps building off itself until you have like this, you know. It really does. I know it sounds crazy, but just stay active. I know the hard part is to like not fire sale stuff when you don't want to, but I've not sold stuff for so long. Now it's like the hard part for me is to sell stuff. It's hard for me to like want to give stuff up, but it's gotten me this thus far. So, and I keep just building up them binders and everything like that. So you guys can do it too. If you haven't already, you probably already know what you're doing. That's why you're watching the video. But if you're a younger person and you're watching this video, like, you just build it one card at a time, you know, one pack at a time. You get that card, maximize that value, or you see something spike from $10 to $100. Well, maybe take that $100 card and then get into other cards that haven't spiked yet and have that potential to spike. And or the main secret of getting a lot of this stuff is grading. You know, taking cards, learning how to evaluate cards, learning how to see the centering with your eyes, learning, just really look at your cards and try not to lie to yourself. It's easy to like look at the cards and be like, yeah, I think it should, maybe on accident, if somebody like had a booger in their eye that day or something, they'd give it a 10. Like, you know, just try to send in cards that you would give a 10, you know, instead of trying to like swindle over PSA people, which is harder than you think. You know, of course, yeah, you get some through, of course, but you don't want to rely on that. Just look for cards, learn how to pre-grade cards with your eyes. They make tools to do it. They even have apps that you can take a picture of the card and it'll tell you what they think it'll get. Centering is the main thing. If the card is not good centering, then there's nothing you can really do to it to get it to pop, you know. So if you see any whitening or the centering's bad, just consider it'll probably get a 9, you know, and that's okay too. Some cards in a 9, you'll still be maximizing it. But yeah, maximize slabs and just try to trade up, you know. When you see something that you have and it spikes up in value, maybe try to get rid of that and get some stuff that you're like, you know what, this just try to observe things and trends. Try to observe trends, right? The Pokemon community is very trendy, and also a lot of people in the Pokemon community move in like a herd mentality. And my secret to my game has always been, if everybody's, you know, out there chasing prismatic evolutions, right? If this is what everyone's after right now, that's when I end up going over. I'll look for stuff like this. Or really, I've been going big on vintage. Like, vintage for years has been so far so undervalued. Like, how can some Moonbreon that just came out be thousands of dollars, and you could literally buy, you know, a low-grade PSA or a low-grade first edition base set Charizard, you know, for the price of a Moonbreon? Or Latios and Latios broke $5,000 in a PSA 10. You could literally get like a PSA 4 or 5 first edition base set Charizard for that price. In my opinion, those are truly more rare, you know. That's where I would go. So that's the kind of stuff I've been doing. Try not to go where and buy the thing that every YouTuber's talking about, because it'll just take up all your money. Buy stuff that's on sale. Buy stuff that's cheap. Buy stuff that everybody's calling, oh, this is heavy bags, this is bad product, da 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 da. Because do you guys know what? Do you guys know? You guys know how much Fusion Strike booster boxes or not booster boxes, Fusion Strike ETBs are going for? The regular retail ones. They had them at Costco for $20. $20. They're over $100 right now. So there is no such thing as heavy bags. And honestly, if people poo-poo stuff, that's probably all the more reason it's going to go up in value. Like, here's another good example, right? Steam Siege. Look at those booster boxes, man. Look at those booster boxes. I'm telling you, you know, or Crimson or Sun and Moon Base, you know, like all those sets were heavy bags and people were saying weren't crap, and all of them are hundreds of dollars now. So if something's down, don't fire sale it. Just hold on to it. It will go back up. And yeah, don't panic. And remember, you're in the hobby because you enjoy it. You enjoy the cards. You enjoy being around the stuff, you know? Remember that. So, thank you guys. I've probably stretched the video out another 10 minutes just talking all this BS I'm talking. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. I truly appreciate you guys. And, yeah, happy to be back here recording some videos. And thank you guys again, man, for all the views. That made me feel so good. Feel so loved. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I truly do love you guys. And thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Like I said, next up, we're going to be going over sealed products. So, thank you guys. Enjoy. Have a great day. Happy collecting. Don't get bummed out about Prismatic Evolution's Journey Together or the Team Rocket set. Just what I tell myself when I don't get these things is like, you know what? Yeah, I may not be able to get the product that's coming out today, but all my product I bought yesterday is freaking flying. So just remember that. Just remember that, yeah, it may be hard to get the newest thing, but the collection you already do own is also going up too. So what would you rather have? The collection you already own go up, or a bunch of boxes you're hoping to get and you don't own yet go up? I think the latter, or the first of the two. So thank you guys. I love y'all. Catch you on the flip flop. This is your boy Nick signing out. Peace.